Another man who was waiting to get it and a key wicket at a key time was Yuzvendra Chahal. You called it early, and it looked like he was waiting to get ball in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, the kind of season he was going through, obviously, he would be slightly disappointed that he didn't get a game in World Cup. But so he was probably trying to look forward to it. That's the only thing which he can do as a player. He has not done anything wrong. So whenever you get that opportunity, you try and make most of it, and that's what Yuzvendra Chahal has been doing it for years, not just for India, for RCB as well on that very difficult ground. Here, I think those crucial overs which he bowls. Sometimes, as DK mentioned, power play is very important. But to get wickets in middle over is also very crucial, because more often than not you will be bowling to a set batter there. And so if you are bowling to a set batter, the only way you can not give runs is by getting him out. And that's what Yuzvendra Chahal is. He's been, he's a leg spinner, but he's an attacking leg spinner. He's not afraid of giving it flight. We saw it when Phillips was going 12 of 6 balls, but he did still bowl that slow ball and forced him to play across the line. So, and we all know how good a bowler he is. And again, he showed today as well that he's right up there with any leg spinner in the world.
Yeah, and that key wicket. I mean, we were on Cricbuzz Combox discussing that if New Zealand were to have a chance, they need a similar Surya kind of innings from Glenn Phillips. And just 2 balls later, it was Chahal who got rid of him. How key a wicket was that?
I know you were having lunch at that point and you really badly wanted a wicket at that stage. And more than any of us, I think he obliged you and gave you that couple of minutes breather. But what was nice about the way he bowled today was the speeds at which he bowled. And also the fact that he was varying his line. It was not just outside the off stump, but he got into the body a bit. Even that same over that he got Glenn Phillips out, he bowled a first ball which got hit for a 6, but then changed his pace a little in the second ball. And the third ball, he tossed it up a little bit, but kept it on the stumps. So as a batter, you have to at times second guess yourself. If you feel you've got a 6 of the first ball, it puts a lot of pressure on the bowler, but he still stuck to his ground, made sure he varied his speeds, but kept it on the stump, which was very critical. And then he got the wicket of Glenn Phillips, which is what all of us hoped. And once you got Glenn Phillips, you got the feeling that, the game was pretty much done and dusted there. It was a critical wicket. Even when we came back on the 4th over that he bowled, you knew that the Neesham was going to take him on, but to bowl the speed at which he did, first ball, made him defend, but then go for the faster one, the second ball, and made him play a bad shot. So I like the speed with which he bowled, way varied. That is the strength of Chahal, the ability not to turn the ball big, but to use the angles well and both sides of the wicket in many ways, and he did that really well.
Yeah, it almost seems as the chess player in him came out right there, and he wasn't getting carried away by the fact that, okay, I haven't played for a while, I've got this opportunity, let me try too many things.
I think he has experience enough to not to try too many things, not to get carried away with the things that, oh, I didn't get a place in World Cup, but now I have to show people that I'm still good enough. And, everyone knows, I'm sure he also knows that he is good enough bowler, but just the combination which India wanted to play, that is the reason why he could not get a place. But here, as DK rightly mentioned, having kept wickets to Yuzi Chahal, that's his strength. Using the speed and using the angle. We've seen him so many times getting a lot of wickets bowling outside the off-stump batsman, getting caught at cover. But now with that, he has evolved, and now he's getting a lot of wickets as LBWs and bowled. Every time he starts bowling from the stump, I think he's a completely different bowler. So whenever he's bowling well, whenever he's confident, his speed actually slows down a bit. So that's his strength, and that is the reason why he could get those wickets. He could set up batsmen and get them out. So in a T20 format, you don't have that many balls, but you can still set up a batsman by bowling a couple of googlies or vary your speed, and that's exactly what he has been doing for years.